Howdy pioneers, GZ here. Have you ever wanted to nudge items vertically, create a 10 by 10 platform in seconds, or just change the time of day so you're not forced to build your factory in the dark? I sure hope so, because today I'm going to show you how to install and use the Satisfactory mod manager to install those and some other quality of life mods with the aim of improving functionality of some core mechanics and reducing struggle without compromising the vanilla gameplay too much. So without further ado, let's get started. How do you get mods in Satisfactory? Well, you can follow the link in the description to the Fixit app. The first thing that you'll see is download the mod manager. Once you click that and run the setup, the mod manager looks like this. Make sure it knows where your game directory is in the top left. If you're installed through Steam, it might already know where that is. And once you find a mod that you like, it really is just as easy as clicking install, coming down to the bottom left, and applying your changes. And while you probably should be doing this anyway, once you decide to install mods, go ahead and back up your most recent saves. Your save games can be located by typing %local app data% into your search bar, then finding factory game, saved, save games, and then either your Steam or Epic ID. Just put those somewhere safe for later in case something goes wrong with your modding. Starting off with why is my world doing this? Welcome to the SkyUI mod. This mod lets you do fun stuff like change the % speed on days in your world. Let's just set that back to a more reasonable value. The primary feature of this mod is this bar that you can drag along to precisely control the time of day. You can also keep the day paused, so no more building at night if you don't want to. And if you don't want to disable nighttime completely, you can use these values down here to adjust the ratio of daytime to nighttime. One last neat little feature is you can click this button down here to synchronize the game time with your current system time. Gives a whole new meaning to playing until sunrise. The next one I've got for you is Infinite Nudge. It removes the distance limiter on nudging, allows you to nudge vertically, and do so in smaller increments. It also allows you to rotate items along all 3 axes. This mod is incredibly easy to use out of the box, but has some awesome things that you can do with it when you really start messing with the fine details. You can also go into the mod settings and adjust how much your nudges and rotations move items by. Next up is Infinite Zoop. It unlocks a new research tree in the MAM which increases the maximum number of zoops that you can do. But even without interacting with the research tree at all, you start with the ability to zoop in multiple directions at the same time. This makes tiling for floors so much easier in larger factories. You can also use the command in chat /tz and then whatever number you like to set a temporary maximum zoop limit. Handy if your maximum zoop is much higher than you want it to be. You can even set it lower than the normal maximum if that helps. Have you ever had to delete and replace a machine for some reason, only to realize hours later that the connections you thought it had never really existed, even though they looked like they did? AutoLink is there for you. This mod attempts to automatically link up things that are supposed to link together if they look like they are. This goes for belts and pipes into machines, mergers and splitters, as well as connections between blueprints. Persistent Paintables acts like an eyedropper tool in an image editing software. Pressing Ctrl Q while using the Customizer tool will let you grab the color of anything that you're looking at. And pressing middle mouse to copy a structure will now also copy its customization. In case you'd like to copy a piece like normal without also copying its customization, just hold Ctrl while you're picking the block. There's also a setting in the mod configs which allows you to automatically paint pipes based on what fluid they're carrying. So naturally, I recorded this segment so I could show it off, and for no other reason at all. The Settings Copier tool can be used to see recipe and clock speed on machines, as well as copy from them and paste to them from a distance. By Control left clicking on a building, you'll save its information, and aiming at a new building and clicking will allow you to paste it over. You'll get a little green glow at the top of the device if the information can be pasted. You can also right-click to toggle between recipe and overclock pasting, just recipe pasting, or just overclock pasting. Much to my surprise and delight, it also works to copy settings on signs. Oh my god, this is really gonna save me so much time. If you ever felt like some of your buildings were a little dramatic with their personal space requirements, then this is the mod for you. This is super useful if you want to place those machines just slightly closer together, or if you want to go and break some rules. But I use it for setting up blueprints, as it allows you to clip things further into the ground than normal. Keep in mind that this does not just allow you to place anything anywhere. Certain items still need to snap to walls to be placed. By default, machines have one power connection which you need to spend attaching to a wall outlet or a power pole. This mod increases the maximum number of connections so that you can chain them to each other. The mod starts out by allowing an additional connection per machine, but you can increase that in the mod settings if you want. Conveyor wall hole is exactly what it sounds like. Just like floor holes, it allows materials to pass cleanly through a wall. Unlike the default conveyor wall, you can place these wherever you like. This allows for much more creativity and flexibility. There's also no need to tear down an already placed wall. Keep in mind that these do have to be placed on actual wall pieces and not on foundations. This last one's very simple, it just removes the beans. That's it. Bye bye bean. Wait. Just wait! Hello everybody and welcome to the end of the video. Before you go, I'd like a moment of your time. I've had a few people express that they'd like to see the inner workings of some of my more complex factories. Please let me know down in the comments if you feel the same way. I actually already have one video out regarding my multi-purpose recycling room. It's a little bit older, so you'll have to forgive the lack of quality, but that's the kind of thing that you'd be able to expect if you want more. But as far as this video goes, please leave it a like if you learned anything or you enjoyed it, comment down below telling me what you thought, or subscribe if you'd like to see more Satisfactory content. And come hang out over on Twitch if you'd like to see my current factory progress. This is what I've been working on lately. I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, I'm Jeezy, and I'll see you in the next one.